Okay, welcome to the part 2 of these tutorials, and I'll be taking you through the remaining part of these tutorials, and this is what we're trying to achieve, this dashboard right here. So we'll continue where we stopped, and just stay with me. Thank you. I'm going to add a page title. So I'm going to insert I use text box. What I usually do, instead of typing directly in, I'll use the title. So this page, I want to call this page because it's talking more about the content platform. So I want to call it content and platform performance overview. While the subtitle, says describes which platform format I think with this view you will have an idea of what we're trying to achieve here. This has to be very dark blue. So I don't need the background. Okay. Now this font size, I'm going to have to pick something like, let's try 30. Making it bold, centralized. 35. 35 is good. The subtitle, let's make it center. So I want this to show. So I'm just gonna good. I don't want this page title. The next thing I'm gonna do is add my slicer. I'm gonna save this. Add my slicer. I'm gonna need a drop down slicer. It's over here. I want slicer for region. I want to see region. So I can drill this whole page by region. So I need a drop down. Background. Drop down. Okay. Let's choose India now. Okay, at least you have an idea of this by country. So let's keep this aside. I also want the dates because there is no dates trend here. So here now I'm going to put the date hierarchy. So this calendar. From here, I'm going to put this hierarchy. I'm going to remove the region. Good. So now you can break it down to this first year or the second year, or you can say okay, first quarter for the first year. So I think this is a good one. So I'm just going to give it a new header. Okay, so this page is coming to life. I will stop here. What's remaining here is just the page navigation and the clear filter and see info button. So we'll do that last. Let's bring this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this KPI since I'm taking to the next page, and I'm going to paste it here and replace that. Instead of return, I'll just replace it with values I have here. If they are the same, average engagement instead of total engagement. Then engagement rates. So that's done. So now all I can do again is to add my page background. It's 75. Okay, getting there. Just to be sure. Good. So on my visuals, I'm gonna add background to eighty. Right on this page, I'm going to do some adjustments that you can see. First of all, okay, on the map, let me work on the outside label. Get that background. Good. The opacity should be, let's try 20. Let's try 70. Good. Leave like that. Right on this, okay, I want the line to have a marker. Let me work on the y-axis. Okay, the next thing I want to do here is to the grid line. Don't get the grid line. For the separator, I get that here. Further. Good. And it's better. So I'm just gonna add okay, let me work on this before I do others. I want to make my line darker line. Good. Then I'll make all the fonts colors dark blue. Okay, it's 14, it's 14 too. I think I have to make this guy wider so that it can be seen. Good. this table, I'm going to make it, I see none. Good. Now this is a heat map also, so I'm going to add a heat map under the cell element background color. Want the highest to be dark blue, the lowest should be the light blue, the middle color. The color can be this, something like this. Then I'll change the value to white, alternate value to white. Good. I don't want to show the total. Yeah. So let's do minimal. Let's make it default. Increase the font size. Okay, let me add the title so that I'll know the spaces that are available. So this is engagement I'm posting. Then subtitle, I'm just going to say average as usual. I'm going to have this. It's okay. So I can see how much I need. So drag this like this, drag it like this. So what I can do again for this, the column header, background. Now let me adjust this because of this figure here. Make the lowest value. See it to take out. Good. It's fair. So I'll adjust this guy to middle it and drag it. So this guy has more space. So we're getting there. So now we're going to add the titles. Okay, on this chart, let me first of all remove. I don't need the x-axis, the y-axis. Then the x-axis, want its font to be dark blue and centralized. And the gray lines. Center. Good. I think we're good to go. So I think, let's see. Check around. Okay. This, I want the values to be dark blue. So bolded. It can be seen. So remember, we can select quarter over here. So I'm going to choose quarter default. Save. Okay. Why you come down? the last thing we need to do is to add the shadows. So I think we're good to go on this page. I'm just going to copy what I have here, and what I have here, what I have here. I'm going to copy this and paste on the next page. Don't sync. Don't sync enables that when I select a slicer here, it doesn't affect the next page. So on this title, I'm going to rename it Control A. I'll call it regional and temporal trends. Now on the subtitle, I'm just going to call it okay, this gives you more insight into what the page is all about. So I'll say separate. It's not okay. Okay, separate. Sorry, English. Very rich waves from quality. Now you can use anything you want to use while exposing reliable times dots. So that's mine. I'm just gonna resize it. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do, let's drag this guy like this. So on this page, I want to, since I already have my region here, I don't need to have a region slicer. So I want to have a slicer for content category. Yes, content category. Content category. I want to have a slicer for platform. I don't need the data hierarchy platform slicer here because I already have my dates here. I can easily select the month I want, the year I want, 2024. I can easily select several months together thanks to the ZoomCharts visuals. So good. So I'll stop there. I'm going to add the platform. Then I'm going to add one more the header is showing this sorry platform. I'm going to add one more slicer for content type. Okay, so consider that it's sponsored, organic. You can have a view of all of that. So all this still boils down to your preference. So on this page, I still have about the page navigation pane, and the clear slicer and info button to see. I'll do that last. So I think we're done on this page. Let's take a look over again. Okay. We're done for now. We'll come back to this page. Let's move to the next page. this is the final page which we'll be working on. Like I did in the first page, second page, I'm going to copy the KPI card just to make it easy for me, so I don't have to duplicate or redesign this KPI card. I'm just going to make sure that I have good. So now for here, I want to okay, it's a card. First view is total views. Then I have total video views, total live stream views, total engagements, average engagement rates, cool. I think that's all. So it's this. Yes, we're getting there. Now, what I want to do again now is start arranging the visuals to suit my needs. The page design I have in my head. Okay, a little up. Let's see. Good. Getting there. Okay. Now you can see now you have an idea that most of my measures, they don't have the comma separators, so I'm going to add them one after the other, starting from the total post. Now we are done. I'll just drag this. Okay, so let me quickly add a page background. I'm working with this. It's 75. Good. So the next thing we're gonna do is to remove the backgrounds or make it more transparent. It is 80. Start adding the visual titles. Okay, I've added the titles and subtitles. So I'm going to work on this visual. Okay, for the engagements by month, let me do something. Add Maybe I want to add this path line marker for the highest. So I think that would do. The color of the marker should be dark blue. No, it's too dark. Make it into better. Okay, I'll stop there so I don't waste too much time editing. So let's take it. Good. You. Good. Now I'm going to add data label. I'll pick these two charts, so I'll edit them together. These are the same charts. While working with this alone, I'm going to make the data label center, inside center, better. So I'll leave it like that. Okay, let's work on this. You can try to change the field if you want. I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, one thing we can also do this too. I want to the fill color setting. Gradient to do the same thing here. Good. So here too, I'm going to add data labels. The outside, the dark blue, opacity. So you can adjust the way you want. I'm not going to stop there. I'll remove the y-axis. I don't want it. The x-axis, make it then I'm going to add the legend here. So know which is which. I'll put the legend on top. Line, top, right, and legend color 10. Good. Yes, coming to this color plots. I'll set label. Good. I'm going to need to add y-axis. Create color dark blue. Okay, I think we're done with the charts. Now I'm going to do what I did for the first page, the titles and the three. Copy them, paste. Don't sync, remember. So my title is going to change. I call this hash tag and content strategy deep dive. Okay, coming down to the subtitle, let's put it like I said, you can put anything you want based on, but this is just my style. Now on this page, I will still have my content category. I don't need that on my slicer. I will add post type. Post type, then I will add content type is fine. The platform, I already have platform there too. Okay, now down to the last phase of the project. Okay, let me give the pages titles. I'll give this guy overview. Give it trend. Double click, Ctrl A, then type in your name, deep dive. Good. So I'm gonna go to page 1. To insert the page navigation, what I usually do, come to insert button, navigator, page navigator. So it brings up this. Drag this guy away, space to edit this. Now this is what I have. So I can start editing this to my taste. So first of all, on the shape, a rounded rectangle. Make it 30. Okay, that's shapes covered. The style, still on default. The text, let's make it din 12. Dark blue. Okay, I make this 14 instead. Okay, get in there, center, then the fill, 100% transparency, then now on the border, on an accent bar at the bottom, right? Let's see what we have. Got this. Now, still on this text, I want to select, when it's selected, the text should be white, good, but the fill should be dark blue. Feeling good, something like this. Now, the accent bar, let me get 3 tick, 3 pixels. So I'm gonna go copy this. Copy this. Now I want to do some editing before I send. So when selected, the text should be 14 still. Make it bold. Bold instead here. That would be beautiful. Now let's look at hover. When I'm hovering over it, I want to feel the change. Hovering over it here. Like this. Good. Now when it is pressed, feel it should be good. I like this. Getting darker to invest. So I'm just going to copy and use this. Copy. Paste it here. I'm going to show you something, but let me just arrange it anyhow. Save the work. Do the same thing for the next page. You can see selecting already. Now what I want to show you, click on this, click on this, put my control, click on this, hold on, click on this, click on this, click on this, come to format, align, distribute horizontally, then I say align top, perfect. So this page is covered. I'll do the same thing for this other page. I'll do the same thing. Align top, distribute horizontally. Perfect. I'll save this page. So I'm going to add the clear reset page and the show info button page in the next session. Okay, I'm going to add some drill down for my visuals. I want you to drill down in the platform to the type of post, then the contents of that post. Let's use content type. So if I also click on Instagram, say okay, these videos, carousel, live stream, image, or videos, organic and sponsored. I have an idea. So, okay, another thing, let me add the reset toolbar to my visuals. I'll add it here. I'll add it here. It's here already. Okay. So for this, I want to see content category, drill down to the post type. Yeah. Like this. So why for this, the platform, I want to see it by, okay, the date was posted. I use the day name and the hour. Good. And then going, you see the days. I think let me increase the font size. It's better. So let's do reset. Okay. So going to the trend page. to add the resets buttons. Resets. Okay. Okay, I don't need the drill down for this. Also, this is good. Coming over here. So for this, I want to see what happens by the content type. So I'm going to bring in content type of platform, type of content that's generated the video and the live stream. Okay, I'll stop here. Now we're going to add our clear slicer. Yes, I'm going to insert button. I'm going to keep blank. Blank is fine. Drag it down here. Drag it. Okay, make it align with this. Good. Now, under the style, I'm going to be mostly on the style. Put on the text. Let's try to set page. Yeah, I'm going to get size 18, size 14. It's fine. I don't need the icon. The field should be something like this. The text can be white. The field good. Make it a little darker. It's now I don't need a border. Like this. I'm going to duplicate that for the show info button. Just see info. Now I'm going to duplicate this to for the whole of the pages. Same thing here. Good. Now I'm going to add the info overlay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to insert the overlay, start the box to fill up the whole page. Okay, after doing this, you can do anything you want with box. Okay, under the style, make a transparency like 60. 60 is fair. And make it a darker blue. Get or black. Let's try black. Let's make it. No, let's use the dark blue instead. So anything that suits you actually. I'll go with this. Okay. Now there's a pane I want to be opened down when I'm working with the overlay. That's the selection pane and the bookmark. I'll get to the bookmark, but let's work with selection pane first. So after adding the shape, you can try to rename it to your taste. Background 1 as background in page 1. We'll insert some shapes, speed bubbles. I usually use speed bubbles. So I'm going to, all the visuals are going to have speed bubbles. Therefore, I'm going to make it no border. Let me change the fill to, or let's make it this. Let's make it any color actually will work. Let's make it this. So I'm gonna add it to every visual. Some will be smaller, some will be bigger. So I want to tell a story about each of these visuals, what they're about. This is a KPI. I also want one D up here. So what I'll do, the shape, speed bubbles, I want the tail position to be top right. Good. So this is for probably this page. You can actually increase the heights like this here. 15. Yeah, like this. I'll duplicate it for this. Yes. For general visuals, I can actually add for the hierarchy. But let me just stop here. So you can insert text. Okay, let me insert text for this. I'll come to the style. Put on the text. You also like click to go, or like go to. Now I will want to make it the 12, 14. Now if you notice the text is going up, so what we can do, just increase the top border. Let's make it 10. Good. 15. 10 is fair. Good. So I want to copy and paste this. I'll delete this. That's the same thing. Yeah, like this. So another thing I can do is to come here. Okay, I think I should change the color, everything, because it's kind of blending with other colors. Let's make it black is too extra white. I'll go white. And the text, make it black. Okay, it's fair. What I can do again, I can increase the transparency to like 20. Good. No. Okay. It's up to you if you want it. So I can put here, this shows KPI. So I'm going to do everything now. I'm going to pause this video and work on it. I'll come back to the video. Now I'm done with the text. Now I want to introduce a button that when I click, the info value closes. So you can insert any button you want. Any button you want. Let's try this resets. We'll bring it down here. So I'm gonna give it text. Let me use the icon. Let me use a red icon. Then like this. Let's add the text. If I close is fine. Okay, I'll stop here. Just close is enough. Let me reduce the weights. Yeah, I think this should do something like this. So it depends on you why you want it. You can import a close image if you want. So now I'm done with this page. Now let's see something. This is the button, this is the shapes. I'm going to select everything down to the background. I'm selecting that BG1. I'm going to group it. Good. So you see, it's gone. It's back. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to create a bookmark. So I'm going to go to View, in your bookmark pane, and let's hide the data first. Okay. This bookmark is my info overlay. I want to add a bookmark. So I'm going to call it info1. Hiding it, I'll add a bookmark. Call it page 1. So I think I'm done. Clicking on this reset page, I'll add an action. Bookmark. Reset page. I'll make it page 1 because I want it to return to the default page. The tooltip is optional. I can add a tooltip. Okay, so click to reset this page. Yes, you can put anything you want to put as it deems fit to you. Then that's that. Then see info, click an action, also a bookmark, info 1. And it's something like click to see information overlay. Now this tooltip is quite important. It shows when I hover over it. This too. Okay. Now, what bookmark did I give to? Okay, I gave info. Let's try it. For the control, click on this. It pops up. This I'm going to assign this close now. Click on it. Make sure you're clicking on the close. Double click on it. Give it an action. A bookmark for page 1 to go to the default page. Just close information overlay like that. So I click on this, close, see info, close. Now close. If I select anything on the page, drill down, and I click reset page, it goes back to defaults. Yeah, we are done with page 1. Now you're going to repeat the same process for page 2 and 3. I'm going to do that now and come back to the video. Okay, now I'm done with the info overlay. So let's check it one by one. For the overview, loading, see info, there's trend, see info, there's points, yeah, water, and also sponsored, organic. Platforms like LinkedIn, have an idea, TikTok, X, So on Facebook, you'll see basically that Wednesday 8 a.m. has the highest engagement. Wednesday at 8 a.m. on Facebook, followed by Friday 9 a.m. Okay, so let's check page 3. So we've come to the end of today's class. I hope and I believe that you've learned something. Okay, one last touch I would like to do on the deep dive page, or the trends, sorry. It's on the performance over time. I want to filter out the highest, to be colored out, the highest we colored out. So ZoomCharts gives us that ability. So the communication one, total views, come to conditional formatting. See that? So I want the lower values to still be this blue. I want the middle value of blue, and the upper value to be this dark blue. Now the upper value should be the max. Okay, because of the fonts, let's change the color to something like this. One thing we can do is to change the label to white, font color to white. Perfect. Then I can actually now make this very thick blue. The middle, so but the middle should be above mean. So the mean should be very light blue, which is this. So because it's very small, we can't see it. So I think it's good to go. Then, it's affecting the, it depends on you. You can use any, let's change this. Okay, then I'm gonna do series 2, make the line thicker, make it a thicker line. Good, make it pop. Perfect, so we'll stop here. Thank you very much.